Yeah.
But, you know, would you put your main electricity switching and fuses in the bathroom?
No, I mean my dad...
Well, only if it was converted and it was there already.
See, my dad was an electrician. I wouldn't have thought he would have put those in.
Well, it may have been there.
Not in use, I would have thought.
Because my dad wouldn't have done that.
No.
He was a stickler because people didn't like working with him because he was so... worked for the GPO and he was so fussy and people hated working with him. Yeah. He really did.
So is that, Barry, why you went into telecoms? Followed your dad? Wow.
Yeah, well, of course, at that time you had somebody in there already and you were almost guaranteed to get in.
Right.
That was when it was GPO.
Yeah,
so no, I don't like working with Bill Hull, didn't they say? Too particular. He really was. A very strict father too.
Well, you don't want to mess with electricity, do you?
No.
So do you think that was a library, did you say,
No.
before?
Well, the Roses said there was a bath in there.
There was always a bathroom.
There's always a bathroom.
Always a bathroom that I can remember. It never was anything else.
So did you get Isabella into the bath?
No.
No.
No, she used to have somebody come in to look after her, you know. My mother was here. But before then, there was a Mr. and Mrs. Pratt and Eva, Marjorie, their daughter, lived here looking after her first, which was connected with my father's side. They knew her. They came from Crowborough. And then, of course, they moved up to Basingstoke Way. That's the name of the place. Can't remember now, Basingstoke Way, because we stepped in. Because by then, Major Nettlefold, I don't know if you've heard of Guest Keenan Nettlefold.
Yes, GKN, famous.
Yes.
Well, famous engineering firm.
The people he worked for, the director used to live, one of the directors used to live in Spaldhurst. And we moved out of Sheffield Road to move to Skelwith to a rented, well, it went with, because my father was a chauffeur, handyman and everything. So we went there, we had this Skelwith, it was called, and that's where we stayed. And we had that dreadful winter where we couldn't get out for 3 weeks and what have you. And
Which year was that?
Yeah,
Which
47.
Oh,
no,
before
47.
that,
47.
That, yeah.
And then the Pratts wanted to move and we moved in to look after my aunt. Yes, so
what did she say? Did she say a lot to you? Did she talk about the past?
Oh yes, because when she was walking, of course. No, because as children you didn't want to know that.
You're not interested, are you?
You're not interested. You're interested in living and doing things. This is a sad part, isn't it? We did take a photograph of one of the pictures that was on the wall in there, didn't we? You took it on your camera.
Yeah.
Of the sheep. C.J. Adams.
But let's carry on upstairs.
Yes, we'll show them a minute because there's a picture on the wall which I've now got, which has been there for years and years and years. Yeah, show you.
She's scratching.
And because we always had carpet on the stairs with the rods.
Right.
Well, as you can see, the carpet was never right out, it was there. And then with the rods, we used to get the job of having to clean the brass rods. Then, of course, this is my sister's and my room. We used to be in here.
Ah.
Yes, we used to sleep in here, 2 single beds with the wooden frames, of course. We slept in here. And my sister was so untidy. Dreadful she was. So, I mean, there was no fitted wardrobe. There was nothing there.
Must have been a fireplace. Was it
yes, there was a fireplace there. But, I mean, we just had a freestanding wardrobe. And then, of course...
Yeah, and the outside loo's gone.
The outside loo's gone.
Just down there.
Yes, also, yeah.
Oh, we see, maybe we can go out there, yeah. Yes.
You have a look at the garden.
And there are the two £500,000
Yes,
bungalows.
absolutely. You heard about those, did you?
Well, we were fortunate enough, we came up the other day, Barry wanted to see where he used to live, and they invited us in.
Oh, yes.
We were
It
just
was
reversing
lovely.
down the road,
Yes.
and John came up. Oh, hello, John. And he looked at so just as he came up, we went in.
I mean, the garden is much nicer now. Now, I will give you this. The back garden is lovely.
It looks bigger
I
than
don't
I
like the front garden, I'm sorry, but this is wonderful.
We didn't do the front garden.
No, I know you didn't.
No.
At the top of the garden, we had about, 10 foot of vegetables. And in those days, after the war, of course, you grew your own vegetables, which is all coming back now, isn't
What
it?
you were hoping to do, really, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
And that was completely vegetables and fruit and everything. It was never... I mean, nowadays we want our gardens to look nice and pretty and sit outside, but then they were practical. And all along the side there, well, you've still got earth, haven't you? And there was a quince tree, because I've got a photograph of Barrie.
That is the quince tree
Up
there.
against
Yeah.
yes.
Wow.
And blackberries, we had cultivated
was,
blackberries.
Gooseberry bushes all the way along
That's
in the
it,
middle.
in the middle.
Ah.
Yeah. So this
And we
is
used
much
to go
nicer.
over the wall to the next door's garden to get to a tree, I think.
You did.
They've got some nice plum trees there, actually.
Yeah. It's walled garden up to there, so I wonder if this was walled at any time, but as far as I know, there was always the hedges there, and a big old tree, a big apple tree, which Cynthia used to climb up, but that's gone.
Where was that?
Near where the sort of pinky blossom tree,
yeah.
it was there, and because my dad had a shed.
And the coal
Was the shed
kept in
here?
No, the shed was roughly where that tree is.
Just the other side of the patio bit.
Yes,
the coal
there was
bit.
a coal bunker.
Because there's... maybe
Oh,
that's...
that's gone. There was a little
Toilet, outside toilet.
No, here.
But what
there
do you
was a
think
little
that-
building. There was a little building there.
But what do you think that remains is? Because
Well,
I
there
mean,
was a
there seems.
building there where we used to keep our bikes.
Well, is that the same building?
The
remains
toilet
of it?
was
do you think?
there, outside this
Yeah.
there, and then the building went long like this with the door in the middle. It was brick built. There was a little building there. We
'Cause,
kept
well,
bikes
we've
and all
got-
sorts.
We've got this
Coal was the other side.
funny
Strange
building, we've got this funny construction there, and when the roses came, they said there was a well, and they had it...
So there's well under the kitchen.
Well, they said there was a well out there somewhere that they had covered over, but maybe they thought it... Maybe it was under the kitchen.
Because
Maybe
there was
they-
one there, because we had to have it covered.
Maybe
Plastic
that's...
stuff.
Oh, right. But there definitely was a building there. And an
Yeah, oh
outside
yeah, that
loo.
was the outside.
That's
loo, yeah.
interesting.
And the other side was
So who slept which side in this room then?
in the middle. I did.
Who slept which side?
Well, when you and your sister.
I slept this side, my sister slept
Right.
that side.
So you were against the fireplace. So you were
Yes.
warm.
Well, we didn't have the fire on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you never had a fire on? Good gracious me!
Yeah, no,
Nothing, no fire, no, exactly, no fireplace.
But it's
you
minus
just had to
5
perhaps
outside.
undress downstairs where there was a fire, then dash upstairs and get into bed.
Wouldn't everything go mouldy and?
Sorry.
Wouldn't everything go mouldy and?
Well, it probably did, but as children you didn't notice.
Yeah,
I mean, the
ceramic.
scullery did. The walls used to be all black because it was a single sort of salon,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Those ceramic hot water bottles, I think.
Yes, we had ceramic hot water bottles. Yes, we did.
So was that little place there? Is that
No, I
original?
well,
can't remember that.
I don't know.
I can't remember that
Just
at
in here
all.
as well then.
I slept in here, yeah.
Oh, you slept in after we went, did we?
Yes,
Did you
this is
know
what
that?
I used.
Yeah. No, this definitely was.
Well,
They're all
it
freestanding
looks
in
all
those
the
days.
same sort of style.
It does, it
surround.
does. But that could
Well, obviously there
easily
are
be done,
hooks.
couldn't
There were
it?
hooks there. So.
Yeah, well, they're old-fashioned hooks.
There's like a little wardrobe.
It must have
It
been,
was
mustn't
wardrobe.
it? It doesn't look as if it was. I mean, you can't remember every detail,
you
can
can't,
you?
no.
I don't remember
But
that.
definitely this wasn't here. I know
No.
that.
No. Well, those doors look quite new.
Yeah, we had a freestanding wardrobe, but say we slept here. My sister used to take her clothes off and just leave them where they were, just drop them.
That's what
Isn't that what
Hugo
you all
does,
do?
actually.
No, we all did.
Then when we had the French girl, when she did an exchange, oh, she was filthy, that French girl. Oh, dreadful girl she was. Yeah, we had a German girl and she was lovely, that French one. Oh,
So the loo is probably much the same.
yes. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, yes, you haven't altered this, no. I don't think this was here.
And then this is the probably would have been another bedroom, wouldn't
Yeah, I
it?
have slept in here as well.
Now, my brother John used to sleep in here. Oh gosh, that was definitely
Yeah.
It was a bigger room than this wasn't there?
Well,
That's
it's the
all we
same
built
size as
in.
that, obviously.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, John
And no
slept
bath
here.
either.
No bath, no.
It wasn't
John.
downstairs, was
Yeah.
it? originally?
No,
I don't know.
could have been.
Could have been, but
No,
I don't remember
no,
the
John.
plans.
I don't know who put this bathroom in.
No, it wasn't us. John slept here. It was carpet and what have you. So, yeah.
Would have been a nice bedroom, actually.
Yes, yes.
Every wallpaper.
And this
So there's some wallpaper that you might
Oh, is
recognise.
there? Oh, yes. Well, I think that might be from
It
the
would have been
roses.
changed since
Yeah.
Mum could have left.
Yeah, no.
I mean, someone's obviously painted it yellow over it.
I
Parts of
don't
it.
think we had coloured. I think it was all just plain colours, not
Yeah.
I mean, you had
No,
anaglipta, which was that
I think the
glaze
bulb's
with the
gone,
pattern, and you painted over it, or you had wood chip. It's just after
No.
all, you
No,
see,
one, yeah.
so you wouldn't. No, it was very
No, all this.
frugal time.
When we moved in, there was a shower here, and then I'll show you
Well, that
inside.
was the kitchen inside there.
Yes, it was a green
They
room,
had
and
the
then
kitchen
when you
room.
I think it had been made into an ensuite,
yeah, when
and
you
it was in a pretty bad state.
Yeah,
when you
just
had the
kitchen.
chaplains here, it was
Yeah.
made into a kitchen, wasn't it?
That's
and they
it,
used to
yeah.
have the top and this, didn't they?
Yes.
So they had the whole...
The top floor.
Top
Right,
floor.
so
Yeah.
they didn't have that room or that room?
No, this is where it
Okay,
stopped.
so their domain
Yeah.
from that bit of
Was
stairs.
up there.
They had the
Right.
same entrance downstairs as you.
Yes.
Yes.
So they walked through your accommodation to get up here.
Well, they had to come through the hallway, the front door, and then up there. So they sort of did.
So that's why they took the silver, because
I
they
can't
could
remember what
probably-
it was in, because it was all open, because we trusted them. And, you know, you do, don't you? Yeah.
So this is the lovely view. Do you remember having this view?
Beautiful views.
Well, yes, I do.
Never used
yes.
to come in here much,
Yes,
though,
I
of
do.
course.
We did. No, we didn't, because latterly we did. My mum. Yes, nobody really used this.
Domain.
Was this now
As a
Gallard
bedroom. No, wasn't where Barrie was born. No.
So
Lovely views.
this was another living
This
room?
was another. Well, we used to come
the
up
one-
here, sort of
the
living
one you used to
room,
sleep
whatever
in
you
was
wanted
the
to do
one-
in it. Yes, and except
One
then
below,
when we
one
let
down.
the place, of course, this wasn't their domain anyway.
First place we went into.
So, but it was when I was here we used to use it.
So what did you use this room for?
Well, just a casual room, sitting in, you know, another sort of sitting room. But then it wasn't that for long when we let the premises, of course, up here.
We never used to
You know.
come in here.
No, you didn't.
But this is the
It's
nicest...
the best room.
Yeah, it's a lovely room. No,
Come to the window and have a look, so you can
Come
see
have a look.
Hadlow. You can see the Hadlow Tower.
You could see
the lot.
television
On the
mast.
weekend, it had this funny
Perhaps not.
sliding
not.
No. I mean, Rootam's a bit to the left, and Pembrokeshire is round to the right,
Perhaps
really.
when the tree wasn't so tall.
Perhaps you can see Rootam.
Because
Yeah.
these trees you could see without the trees being in the way.
Yeah.
And
So
as
when
I
you were
say,
here,
we used to drive the car down all the way
Right.
down to the bottom,
Right.
It is.
And what, it was just a grass
and it was
there.
just about
Yes. No,
slightly
that's solid wall.
less, but
Yeah.
same sort of curvature.
Lovely.
So there were two
And-
different
Yeah.
ways.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah, that was
There was no
obviously
fireplace,
made.
so we
That
had
was
the
the
fireplace,
original.
but-
But I don't remember all the
I
stones being
can't
there. It was
remember,
just
see, I don't
normal
think
grass
No, there honestly wasn't. I can't remember that.
and the bamboo
I
tree
think
down the
someone just
bottom.
took them all out. I think because
People
there was a
did,
hole.
didn't
So
they?
those trees.
It's a bit murky today,
But yeah, it always changes that view. That's fantastic, and that's the old area which saved the house really because of that planning
Yes.
issue.
But can't remember black curtains or anything like that. I really can't remember. No. No,
So what was it, more gas lights in here?
Yes, yes. But then, of course, up the top where we used to come with our, candlestick, we used to have that up there. No heating, no anywhere, no heating
This is a
anywhere.
candlestick room up.
Upstairs,
Further up.
no, upstairs.
Are we going to go
yes.
next door? Where
We've got to.
Yes.
we're trying to sell this at the moment, so we just put it up in.
This
Not
is
the
where
house, we're trying to sell the bed,
sun-
not the
yeah.
house.
Rather sunny. Yes. There again, there was a big wardrobe along here. Mahogany again, dark mahogany, all along there. And the bed. No,
No,
got it wrong.
it's been
The
the
bed
other
was
way.
there. That wasn't there. There was mahogany wall along this one. I think it was. Can you remember that, Barry?
So didn't used to come up this bit. You didn't need to.
No, of course you didn't, because he was older. You know, they'd let it by then.
Yeah.
That's right. The bed was here because my mother lost a baby. I told you that, I think, didn't I? Before Barry. What year was he born?
Well, you say 52, wasn't it?
You were 54, 52, and the cot was along the side of her. That's right. And then he had to go to hospital because he lived a week. He had spina bifida, but in 50, whatever it was, of course, didn't know much about spina bifida, did they? He just died. So he was only a week old. That was very sad. Then she fell for Barry. Because we owned Southborough Stationers then. You knew we owned that,
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah.
Brian and I used to have to go straight from work about twice a week out to Pennington, Heathfield, to see her. And then my lunch hour, we used to shop for lunch then. You remember the days when shops used to shop for lunch?
Well, the chemist still
Yes.
south was still closes for an hour for lunch.
Gosh, it must have been very difficult.
It was, very difficult car. Dr.
And where did you have to go and see her? Heathfield, did you say?
Horham way.
I don't know where that is.
Hellingly.
Hellingly.
Getting
Now,
towards
there's a
Sussex.
programme on telly and they say, hey, it's on the BBC. He says Hellingly. It's Hellingly.
It's Hellingly.
There's a
Yes.
chap.
Well, the
presumably
BBC are
lives
often
there.
wrong, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not like they used to be. No, they don't speak proper either, not like we do.